flashy, but the one ring I got for protection is cracking. Look at that. The other one is still good. This one is still good. No cracks, no wears, no tears, nothing. But this one already cracking. Already. And the thing about the cracking is that means it's doing its job. Like, yes, you can say wear and tear, stuff like that, but literally, it's cracking, it's working, it's doing its job because I don't do anything. I have yet to hit this on anything. Like, I haven't done anything for this to really be cracking, but to have my hands in water. And this is a crack. It's not like peeling off type of thing. And that's how I know it's authentic as well. So it's working, but it's a shame. Like, to me, that's like, wow, I haven't had this long and it's already cracking. Like, that's how much like my ancestors have been to protect me in just life in general type of thing. Like, that's a lot of protection in a short amount of time. I was catching up on Rebecca's Vlogmas series that she's doing, and she was talking about how she was late with her tree. And honestly, I am very late with my tree. But the thing about it is, like, simple is better this year for, I think, everybody. So, like, me personally, I was just more excited to put my tree up. But I did want to add, like, my little twinkle lights and stuff like that. And then in advance, like, I was like, last year I was trying to do a spider tree. So I'm like, I might as well do a spider tree now. And I really do like the vibe of the spider web that it gives to the tree. So this might be a staple thing that I do. And honestly, since I have the spider webs and it can tend to be a little messy, I do want to add my little trinkets and stuff like that because eventually, like, the spider web won't always be, but I'm gonna have like feathers and oh my god, I fucked it up. Oh no, I did. Like feathers and stuff like this in my trees because, like I said, I want to eventually fill in all the big spaces with a lot of things similar to this. And then, like, if you watch the area how she has the pampas tree, that right there in itself is going to be me making a brand new tree by doing something like that. So what I'm thinking is I can find me some white pampas, and then my friend actually was like, you can make it with yarn. So yes, I'm gonna do one or the other, and I might actually blend in my made with a real pampas. So yeah, I'm gonna fill in like blanks right here. Pampas, nothing but pampas. I could put pampas, just like pampas, pampas, like just pampas all around in all these spaces, and just like fill it up where it's like, something like this. So that's what these are for. I'm going to fill these in spaces and holes, and this is how I'm going to have the tree for now. And then I think on Christmas Day what I might do is, since my friends kids are coming, they can complete the tree and place the ornaments that I want on it, because it's not really a lot, and that can kind of, we can kind of like give some type of Christmassy spirit, because this is gonna be up past my birthday anyway, so I'm gonna enjoy it. But that is hopefully not, but hopefully I'll be in a new place, fingers crossed, being optimistic. So yeah, I have to clean Snoopy real quick. I might leave his ass out there because he's being bad. And then I'm going to put these trinkets on the tree because I still got like a good 30 minutes to kill before I gotta go to work. So I might as well do this real quick.
feel what I feel. Sometimes it's hard to tell you so. You may not be in the mood to learn what you think you know. There are times when I find you wanna keep yourself from me. When I don't have the strength, I'm just a mirror of what I see. You are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. If you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me love affair began. But if you feel more like I feel, confusion can give way to doubt. For there are times when I fall short of what I say I'm all about, you are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Let me know. Let me know.
I wanna all night, say it. I wanna all night. I wanna all night, say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will. Come through and chill.
I wanna all night.
Okay, so I'm loving my Christmas tree. I make sure I did my Christmas tree because I'm like holding myself accountable for, Vlogmas, because if this is really something that I've always wanted to do, then I should be able to commit for the first year successfully. Hiccups, yes, but honestly, like, I've like really paid attention to everybody that I follow, and I really took heed to like their struggles and what they went through. And you always gonna have your hiccups, but at the end of the day, like, these ladies are paving the way for people like me who literally, I just need like a visual. Hey, I just need like a visual, or, you know, someone to just like show me or tell me in a way that I can understand. Sir, please go somewhere. Oh, you messing up this shit. But anyway, so I did skip yesterday, which was the 16th, but I was just busy working. Like, it wasn't laziness, nothing like that. It was just work mode. And going to sleep the night before, I knew that it would be a possibility that I wouldn't do anything. So one thing that I wanted to say is like, okay. So I did have somebody stop me and say something about my light thinking. And anytime I'm in a situation like this, it's always a white man who just know he about to hit, and he like really gets sadly mistaken. Like, he doesn't get the energy that he thinks that he's gonna get from me. So he stops me, and he was like telling me I need to cut my lights on. I was like, I can't. And then he was like, you should really get that fixed. And I was like, well, I've been trying to get this fixed for 6 months. So feel free to come talk to those mechanics. And before I could even finish, he was like, oh no, he don't want to hear that shit. So yeah, that's the only person who said something. And then last night, it was raining. And like, I wasn't scared, but 100% I was like, okay, you really got to be careful. And so in driving in the rain like that, I was like, okay, I really need to try to figure out a way for people to understand, like, I know my lights don't work, and, you know, to avoid any type of like issues. Like, I don't want it. So, and granted, I know I keep saying it, I'm gonna get it, and I'm okay with that, because I just know that this is something major enough for someone to say something type of thing. So that's why I'm really like, I have all my receipts and everything in the car ready to go, like. And then so finally, I think once I got home and I backed into my spot, and I felt like I couldn't see, and I'm reversing back. So it's like, there's nothing holding me back, but I was so cautious to like everybody on the road that even with me parking, I just felt like I couldn't see. So that had me thinking, I was like, you know what? My flashers. Like, I was like, why I did not think of using my flashers a long time ago. And like, this is the lesson that I needed to learn in the midst of all of this. Like, this is what I just needed to learn in case I have another situation like this. Like, I'm going to like jump back to this situation immediately, and I'm going to put my my hazard lights on. And so like, I just had the car running. Snoop Dogg was acting the ass. So before we came up, I started the car. I had like an hour until I have to be ready. I have about 30 minutes now. So that's why I'm getting this out the way real quick. And so I cut the car on to run. And then I decorated the tree, and I did all of that. I let the car run. And then once I checked my time, I'm like, okay, I really don't like her running 30 minutes or longer when I'm upstairs. So yeah. So I go cut the car off, and I was like, let me test my theory, because the one thing immediately I want to do when I get off of work is literally cut them flashes on. Cut the flashes on. Literally, cut the flashes on. So when I leave tonight, that's what I'm going to do. As soon as I pull out the parking spot, recutting the flashes on. And that is just like more security for my sanity because you don't want to draw that negativity that you're expecting to you type of thing. So, yes. I finally figured it out. This is why you have to be patient. This is why you have to be open to just like stepping outside of the box of your comfort zone because you learn new things. And when you graduate, new things, newer situations arises and you're able to adapt. How easily you need to adapt to certain types of situations. So, yeah, like between yesterday, was it yesterday? Between the day before, that day, I think, dang, I didn't even realize that. So yeah, I encountered a homeless man and I encountered the white man, and both of those were just nothing but real, honestly, tests. Like, I really did pass a good test because, like, in the midst of in the midst of me could have been in the worst situation possible with the homeless person, because y'all know homeless person off his rockers is not a safe person at all. And you don't know if it's drugs or not. And drugs, in a sense, give people a certain amount of strength. So remember that. But like the fact that literally this man was so determined to basically find him a place in jail to sleep tonight that he didn't understand that I could have possibly lured him into his death. Because imagine if I had my man or a man with me. Imagine if my man was with me and like I don't mess with no punk man. Like, I'm gonna say that. Like, any man I'm with is going to probably react. Just out of the poor strength of they know who my heart is type of thing. So, like, just imagine if I was luring him to my man who ain't got a problem pulling it out and actually doing what it's supposed to do type of thing. Like, imagine that. Like, literally, I could have easily lured this man to his death, all because of his ego and his greed for a predicament that he probably put himself in. Like, and that's on me having anxiety and me deciding to leave my apartment for the sake of my sanity, and me being like, I'm homeless, because I was homeless. Even though I had places to stay, I was homeless because, yeah, I had places to stay, but I was not treated with love at all. So I was homeless. Like, I was in the prison again. Like, I was in the prison, living in the house, growing up. I was back in the prison. And I lived in that bitch as if I was in prison. And I took that prison mentality to know that I don't want to be in prison, because I don't want to have to deal with those two type of personalities times hundreds. You know what I mean? So that's what I learned about myself, is if I end up in jail, baby, I'm going to survive. Will I be tested? Yes. But like the fact that I don't back down, whether I win or lose alone, is gonna gain respect. But at the end of the day, like, I know I aim to kill. Like, if you coming at me, you trying to kill me. And you damn for sure need to expect for me to be aiming to kill you. So I'm 100% am gonna be able to survive jail if I've had to survive jail, but I don't want to go there. Like, you don't want to go there. Like, a lot of the books that I've read are books from people who have been in jail. So I took heed to a lot of shit that I read in a lot of my books, although they may be fiction. The minute I've read about the person and I see what their life story has been, and I gain that respect for them finding that way out of the bottom and making something of themselves, even though I know that they're not out there making like millions of dollars. But the fact that you're able to come out of this situation and be able to make yourself comfortable baby, hands down, I'm gonna listen to those people. So I say all that to say, like, I'm always going to survive for myself. Like, I handle a lot of bullshit. I can do a lot of bullshit. I can thug a lot of bullshit. But the one thing when it comes to the bullshit is when it comes to me protecting myself, when it comes to me doing what I gotta do for me, oh, baby, you gonna find out real quick, real hard, how thug life I really am. And the thing about it is, by the time you gain respect, you better hope I don't want to fuck with you. That's what the thing is. You don't want that. Because the minute I don't fuck with you, bitch, your life goes to shit. Literally, your life goes to shit when you fuck me over. And that's hence why this ring is cracked. Because somebody fucked me over, and baby, this ring is letting me know, bitch, I fucking got you. And when this breaks, like, it's crazy. I may feel like a whole relief, whole new person. I don't know. And the thing about it is 100%, it probably is all freaking mental. It's probably mental. But you do what you have to do up here to make sure out here that you are living in the world that you want to be in. Fuck everybody else. You make yourself happy. Make yourself happy. I make myself happy in every situation, whether I fuck with somebody or not. I most definitely know how to be cool and cordial with people. I know how to be a friend. I know how to back up. I'm that friend where I'm going to freaking warn you, like, bitch, you making me second guess our friendship. What do you mean by this? So, yeah. Bitch, let me get ready for work because I feel like I am running behind, and I probably am, but it's okay because I got an extra 10 minutes just for shit like this, and the video's at 10 minutes. So, we're doing great.